Yep. Yeah, just get comfy there. Armpit dog. Cool. So, unboxing video. I finally got my delivery of Princess Auto Goods. So we scrolled through the website and got a bunch of stuff that would be handy, helpful, and exciting for the summer. And just going to share some unboxing with you because some people really love watching an unboxing video. So here we go. Can you even remember everything we ordered?
No.
I remember some of it. I know I ordered a garden fork, and it obviously is not in one of these boxes. So right?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we just rip it open. It's like an upside box with an upside down box. Oh, it's one of those.
Oscar the Grouch can.
Yeah, an Oscar the Grouch can. I talked about one of these when I did a food storage video because it's like a mini garbage can, and I thought it would be handy because it would fit underneath people's shelving or on shelving instead of having like a 70 or 90 or 120 liter can full of rice. So, Oscar the Grouch can. Now. Oh, remember we ordered that?
No. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Some garden hose for gardening, because you can't have too much garden hose.
Looking garden hose.
Yeah, that's fun. I ordered a whole ammo box, and I think they put a bunch of the other stuff in the ammo box. So, let's see. Okay. This is the wheelbarrow tire that needs to be placing at my parents' place.
It's very underwhelming.
Because of It's not. It's my bike collar and my shade hat. So the wheelbarrow at my parents' place, the tire is gone, and the wheelbarrow is like the handiest thing in the world.
Yeah.
It's better than a shade hat.
Give you that.
So your head's a little smaller than mine, but look, it's like a one size fits all shade hat. And you needed one today when we were working in the garden.
I did. Also needed to keep my hair on my face.
Pew pew. Right, a nice 7 pattern water. That's gonna be handy. Shipping papers. Garden trowel, garden cultivator. It's gonna be handy.
Yeah.
We were using those today. We've been doing a bunch of weeding.
Oh, this one's got a good weight to it.
We're always short on extension cords, so I got an extension cord. We're running some of them right now to power the electric netting that we're using for the poultry. And in the house, my parents sometimes have to run one to run the incubator. I guess it all smells good because he's like right here, like.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's this that smells good.
Yeah. And I got this 12 volt LED light kit. High performance off-road lights. I just couldn't really resist because I thought these could go on the ATV that I use for driving around at night. It does not have great lights on it. Or I thought they might even make good outdoor lights at the Sugar Bush. Also, I might just mount them on a vehicle. So it was a total random mix of stuff, but we're gonna go and put it to use. And that's all I have to say for an introduction. Except, where's my garden fork?
This one?
Oh, I ordered a full-size garden fork.
Oh.
So over here, got some, these are golden peas that I've got growing on a snow fence here for support. Get that. Pick some of these weeds out of here. And just watch I don't get any of my, pulling my plants out by accident. So those, I'm just gonna throw those weeds right on top of that mulch bed.
I did put some sunflowers in here, but I don't know if any of them survived. But these Brussels sprouts, the day I put those in, they immediately got eaten by something. But then most of them bounced back from just their little stubby stems. That's why some of them are small. They're playing catch up. Got a bunch of weeds here. Got some more pea plants that I've got. I'm going to train them onto these bunk bed frames. These potato rows, they have exploded in the last few days, so I got to get in here. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to do some weeding and hill these potatoes up to get a little more productivity out of them. I got a row of tomatoes over here, so some of these are ones that I planted, some my sister planted, and then I gotta watch out. So she planted some basil. I don't know what kind of basil that is. Anyway, she's got all this basil planted in between the tomato plants. They're good companion plants, so they're in here. Got a poplar tree coming up from old roots. Get rid of that. And some of these tomatoes, they've broken off their strings. I gotta retie them so they don't just all go sideways on me. I come up with some new sisal or twine for that. Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. Got a row of beans here and a row of beans beside them. I get all these volunteer raspberries coming up where I don't want them to, so that's kind of a constant battle. I can just use those as mulch over on this raspberry patch here. So if you've been watching the last few videos, you know that I spent a lot of time cleaning up these raspberry rows, and now because of the big growth spurt, they're starting to fill in with weeds, so I'm gonna have to get in here and do a little more weeding. But look at the productivity that's going to be on some of these canes this year. They're looking really, really good. So I'm looking forward to picking a lot of raspberries here. Put in some calendulas, and I put in some marigolds to attract pollinators. None of my beets came up last year, but this year looks like in between the weeds there are some beets. So that'll be a tomorrow job too, to thin out the thick patches of them, but mostly to get rid of these weeds that are coming up as thick as thieves. There's lots happening on the chicken front too. Oh, the garlics are in their scapes. I have to start picking and cooking with these while they're still tender. And then it's good you take these off when they start to grow, so that you get more growth down in the garlic bulbs, which is where you want most of your growth. A couple of volunteer potatoes have come up in here from ones we missed last year. Some of these are not grasses, but they're oats that have sprouted from the straw that we were using as mulch. We'll have a look at Chicken Town over here. I don't think my electric fence is electrified anymore because I let the weeds grow up around it too much. It's got too much contact. So the other thing I have to do is disconnect the Energizer, run the lawnmower through there beside the fence, and then just move the fence over 6 inches so it's in that fresh cut spot. Then it should be good for a couple more weeks anyway. So my mom and my sister hatched out more chicks, 31 new ones. Oh, I can hear the fence. It is still snapping. That's good. So there's some adult ones there, some baby Chanticleers at the back. Well, they're not babies anymore, but Let's go see the little ones though. Oh, there's one that, oh, he just snuck into a crack there. Sometimes those little ones, you can't keep them contained. Hey buddy. So there's all different ages of chicks in here. And then this rooster, he kind of lost his lady. And now he hangs out with all the babies in here. Poor guy. Look at all those cuties though, eh? So just a vlog style update. Thanks for the introduction. Definitely have some plans for some fishing and some camping, and then shortly after that some hunting. Get into some canoeing. Here's two of the hens were broody. So this one here, she hatched out 2 chicks that survived. They're cute. And it's always nice when you hatch out chicks and they have a mom to walk around with. Hi buddy. Here's the second one that I bought. These are super solid. I have never seen a fork as solid as these forks. They are pretty much indestructible, I think. So that was fun. And it feels good to be kind of stocked up with a lot of the critical hand tools, because you know, there was some were missing or broken or damaged, so it feels like got everything we need now. Probably gonna put in another order. I think I'm gonna set up a new irrigation system, so that might be coming up soon. Anyway, there's no shortage of jobs when you're growing food, and also fortunately no shortage of information out there on how to do so. So keep if you're looking, keep on looking. There's tons of videos, tons of resources, and it's super rewarding to grow your own food, whether you start small or big. Like the rhubarb patch, always productive, very low maintenance. Anyway, just a quick check-in, so you know I didn't disappear, and see you on the next adventure.